Good morning. The geiger counter. Thinking about putting together another video about this lovely meter. But basically, here's Portland again. The average here really is about, again, 31 or 32. You have to do this over a long time period and get an average to understand what your background radiation is. This is just normal here. It's been the normal here for, I've had this meter for 8 or 9 years now. Not that long. Before that, I had different types of this exact same meter and detector that I used. So, collecting some numbers. It's logging it to a card. And I'll turn it off. Might not come back out for another month or two, but this is just a peek at the environment of today. So if something happens tomorrow, you can talk to it. You can talk about it. You understand how this meter works, what it does, its limits. That's probably the biggest challenge to understand. This is a gross measurement device. It is a survey meter if you use it as a survey meter. It is a personal dosimeter if you use it as a personal dosimeter. My reference is counts per minute, but there's a measurement that it's giving and logging called, this measured it's in microsieverts per hour. You see that number is bounded by an hour as a denominator. That's the constraint of these measurements, of that particular measurement. That is estimated exposure over an hour of time at this average radiation reading. Now the question comes in, how normal is 32? I have enough data to show it's the normal for Portland, Oregon. And this same meter has traveled over miles. It's been down to Mexico and back. It's been across the Hanford region. It's been across much of the West Coast. That map, that record, for reference, is kept at the SafeCast. It shows up in SafeCast data when you look at the West Coast. That's a reference point. A tick in time, something to remember for later reference, because all of a sudden it's 80. And it sustains 80 for days or weeks. Is that the meter? There are ways to test if it's working. And I do. Hummingbirds have been busy. I'm encouraged that I'm seeing enough of them, more than one. Their numbers are about average for the area. Hit those averages. So, pieces out. Anyway, be good. I should talk more to this thing. It's a window into what the real measurements could look like. Pieces.